Hey guys, Alan here with NVX, and today we're going to be doing a quick unboxing video of the all-new NDA 1201. All right, opening the box, you will find it comes with the installation and instruction manual, and this is a QR code that you just scan. This will take you to our website so you can see the most updated owner's manual online. It does come with the Allen keys and screws to mount the amplifier. That also does the power, speaker wire, and remote terminals there as well. Remote bass knob, which we'll look at a little bit more in a second. The cable for the remote bass knob. And of course, the most important thing, the amplifier. All right, before we jump into the amplifier, I just want to show you the bass knob. Well, this may not seem that important. Some bass knobs that come with some amplifiers are real big and bulky. This actually is pretty micro and small. It does have a really nice feel to it, and it can be mounted two different ways. Now, of course, you can just, screw right to the bottom of your dash or inside your center console or wherever, that place is that you want to mount the bass knob. But if you don't want to do that, you can also remove this, and you can just simply remove the 3M double stick tape that it includes. So some cars may be on a lease or you don't want to actually screw into any panels. This is a good option for you to do as well. Now let's move over to the amplifier itself and let's talk about some of the features that it has. So moving over to the input section, you've got your RCA inputs, you've got your gain, your bass boost, your subsonic filter, and your low pass filter. So you can really dial that in and make your sub sound the best that it possibly can be. And you've got your remote bass knob input there. So of course we'll go with the remote bass knob that's included. Now on this side of the amplifier, you'll see your power input section. This requires 4-gauge power wire to power it properly. That's what we recommend. Now this particular amp, I would recommend using our X-Kit 42 with it. And also this is your speaker output, which will accept up to 12-gauge speaker wire here as well to run to your subwoofer. Before we move on to the power and the size of this chassis, one thing that's noteworthy that I didn't mention earlier on the input section of the amplifier is that, of course, this is your low-level input, but this also will accept speaker-level input right through the RCA. So this amplifier still will work if you have an aftermarket stereo or your factory stereo. So what's nice about that is you actually don't need to go purchase anything additional. You don't need to buy and spend extra costs on a high-low adapter. It can do that right through the RCA. So let's move on to the actual size itself. So this particular amplifier is a little under 10 inches in length, 4.5 inches wide, and 1.75 inches in height. So this can pretty much fit under any seat, just about anywhere in any vehicle. I happen to like putting an amplifier in the seat, so it's out of sight, out of mind. All right, hopping over to the power. At 4 ohms, 500 watts RMS, 2 ohms, 850, and at 1 ohm, 1200 watts. So this is a great amplifier that will work on quite a number of our subwoofers in our lineup. So for instance, this would be a great matchup with one of our N-series woofers, which is 500 watts RMS, one of our Y-series, which is 800, or even one of our VC series, which is 1200 watts RMS. So depending on what you choose, this amp has a lot of versatility to work with a lot of different configurations that are out there. For more information on the NDA 1201 and more detailed specs, make sure you check out the link below. Of course, I'm going to include the amp dyno that I mentioned so you can see exactly what this amplifier put out because it will exceed your expectations. Thank you for watching. I'm Alan, and I'll see you next time.